Everybody, how's it going? Back with another one. And in today's video, I want to cover a topic specifically regarding the myth of work-life balance. And before we dive into it, if you don't know who I am Chris Hernandez, 19-year-old entrepreneur. I run my own digital ad agency. And over there at the ad agency, we specifically help ecom brands roughly doing around like 5 to 10K a month in revenue. We help them scale to past around 40, 50. We even scale to clients to over 100K using paid traffic. So with that being said, right, before I hop into this topic, I understand that I remember when I got started, I had a misconception regarding that I needed like the perfect schedule for work-life balance. Like I needed this amount of hours for specific work, this amount of hours for social life, this amount of hours for other extracurricular activities and all that. So when I got started running the business, I always thought, man, I need a set schedule. I need this, and this. I need to incorporate this. I need to balance out this. When ultimately, I had a mindset shift and realized that the way you do anything is the way you do everything. And with that being said, right, I didn't want to detach myself from business as well. So what I did now is ultimately I'm incorporating business into my routine, into my life, and I develop these set of routines and habits ultimately because of the business. So I don't look at it as my life in the business space is separate from my personal and social life. Ultimately, I've just conglomerated them all together, so I put them all into one space, and ultimately my business is my life and my life is my business. So it goes hand in hand. I don't have like a set structure of, I need work-life balance. No, it's wake up in the morning. What do I need to achieve before anything else? What do I need to get done for the business first? And then that's where I taper off into, now I go into my set routine where I knock out, like I work for like 4 hours straight, a work block where I knock out all the business stuff, and then that's where then I go to the gym, eat, do other, and then like towards the end of the day, that's where I have more time for social life and that aspect where I hang out with friends and all that. So there's always there's a huge misconception regarding work-life balance. People believing that they need a perfect schedule, they need a perfect slot of what to delegate their tasks and their actions day by day. And ultimately, I just realized that it's a lot of headache and unnecessary problems. If you can just organize your life and incorporate your business as a part of your life, ultimately it's going to be easier for you to manage your business while also being able to live out your own life on your own time. So with that being said, right, I remember last year as I was getting into college, I was like stressing out regarding like, how many hours do I delegate for the business? How many hours do I delegate for school? How many hours do I delegate for myself? How do I not get burnt out? All that, asking a ton of people, what does your routine look like? What's work-life balance for you? What does that mean for you? And then I've received like the same answer from different people. It's like, dude, don't separate your business from your life. I mean, just incorporate your business into your life, because ultimately there's no set factor for work-life balance. Work-life balance is just ultimately a myth. And it's a misconception. When you're able to incorporate your business as a part of your life, you're able to delegate the right amount of hours specifically for each task. And then what I'm doing specifically is like I work in work blocks, and then right when I wake up, knock out all the stuff I need to do specific for the business, and then taper it off, like I previously said. But most of the time when people talk about work-life balance, and then they have like they're stressing out about problems, unnecessary problems, maybe problems they haven't even faced yet, it all just stems down from just like overcomplicating things that are really just simple. Like having a set routine, it's pretty simple. You just need to accomplish the things you need to accomplish when you first wake up. But as human beings, we tend to overcomplicate it. We tend to compare ourselves to other people in the space, and we're like, if they're already successful, then I should be mimicking everything they're doing. When ultimately, just adapting and figuring out what works for you and your business and your routine, and incorporating a routine that is beneficial for your needs in each certain situation. That's ultimately what it comes down to, because I know for me, it's like I wake up at 8 and then from like 8 to 12, that's my work block, and then after that, eat lunch, and then go to the gym and all that. So that's like, I mean, a traditional routine. But also, I know other students in the coaching program I'm in right now, my mentor program. Other students are in other countries, and then they have to wake up. Usually, like one wakes up at like 5 a.m., gets all their stuff done, and then they go to work their 9 to 5. And also, I know some people that like get their work done later at night, because that's when they're the most free, like from like 10 to midnight. That's where they get all their work done. So I mean, work-life balance is simply just a myth, but ultimately you just need to figure out what works best for you and your business, and ultimately what each situation you need to allocate more time with. And yeah, there's not a perfect routine. We just tend to overcomplicate things, which is pretty normal, especially when beginners begin to launch their first ever business. You don't know what you don't know. And I noticed that some people waste a lot of time trying to pick out this perfect routine. And I think and like I said, right, we tend to overcomplicate it, but I think if you're able just to take action and focus on taking action, ultimately that's really all you need to succeed in business. And also just adapting to change, like regarding your routine. Just experiment with like different times of waking up, experiment with different work blocks for different periods of the length of time, and then just experiment. And then as you take action, you realize that, oh, I need to allocate more time for this, and then you do that. You make adjustments along the way. But the only way to get started and to get to have your business go forward and drive forward is ultimately you just need to take action and experiment with a lot of different variables. And yeah, but as far as that, I mean, work-life balance is, like I said, right, it's a myth, and it's a misconception. A lot of people try to figure out the perfect spot when they're first getting started. What I realized myself when I did that as well, wasting a lot of time trying to pick out the perfect work-life balance structure, is that time for creating a set routine, or that time used to try to build out this great plan or this system, when you haven't even taken action, I mean, you're actually just wasting time. And if you're able just to skip that, take massive action, see the problems you have with each, you see the consequences between each action, and then you just adapt to it, that's the quickest way you're going to scale your business. That's the quickest way you're going to grow your business, is ultimately by taking massive action. Sorry about that. But like I said, right, taking action, knowing that you're going to fail and being okay with failing, but ultimately never giving up, and then just making changes along the way that are necessary to you and your business, and the things you need in order to drive your business forward to that next level. So with that being said, right, that's really all I have for you guys regarding work-life balance. Don't overcomplicate it, and typically just take action, and then see what you need to fix, or which event needs more time allocated to it, or more focus, or more concentration. So that's really all I have for you guys. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe, and if you have any other topics you guys want me to cover, comment them down below. And without further ado, guys, see you in the next video. Peace.